Hop in and buckle up, everybody. It's time for another Drive Time review. Today, I'm going to be hitting the road and smoking the Kristoff Nicaragua. It's a Nicaraguan puro with tobacco from the Condega, Esteli, and Jalapa regions, if that means anything to you. I'm smoking the Toro, and we'll go ahead and get this guy going. Now, it does have a little footband on it, so I want to get the footband off. I will say, I want to give Kristoff credit. They, in the last couple of years, have done a rebrand of their cigars. They've updated the packaging and cleaned up the bands and designs and things like that. And they've done a really, really good job. And one thing that I really appreciate is they got rid of the well, with the exception of one little guy right there, they got rid of the shaggy foot at the bottom there, and I appreciate that, because when you're doing the drive time reviews, the last thing you want is tobacco going all over the place and lighting your shirt on fire. So, anyway, I appreciate it, Kristoff. Thank you. I'm gonna give this guy a cut here, and we will see what we've got. Give it a little tap, tap, taparoo. Get the schmuckus off. Kind of a little barnyardy on the cold draw. There's a McDonald's box, a fry box, rolling through the parking lot here like a tumbleweed. It's kind of funny. Anyway, a little barnyardy on the cold draw. So let's go ahead and fire this guy up. Oh, I cannot see my flame at all. That sun is just perfectly aligned to where I cannot see my flame one bit. Yeah. All right. Well, I did my best. The sun is not helping me with this process at this moment. Anyway, we got good draw right off the foot. Good smoke production. Light tingle of pepper to the retrohale, and otherwise that barnyardiness is still there, ever so slight. It's not the predominant flavor. Yeah, it's kind of a mix of the barnyard and the pepper on the Kristoff Nicaragua here. So let's get moving and getting on down the road. Oh, big puddle, big puddle. I pulled over into the employee parking lot at the McDonald's so that I could do this. Apparently, McDonald's is the busy place to be today, because the main parking lot was very full, and I didn't want to be, just parking randomly in order to do this. So, yeah, we are getting moving. Okay, seriously, come on, people. You're turning into traffic. There we go. All right, good. All right, well, that guy's still coming. Farmer Jones here with his Ram 1500. He's not confident, so he's taking his sweet time getting going. All right, there we go. Now we're back on the road. It's a pleasant smoke. I've had this before. It's been a while, but I have had this before. But I bumped into one of the Kristoff reps that I know, John Fozzie, at PCA, and he gifted me this cigar. And he's a good dude. He's out west, so if you're a retailer that has a shop out on the west, in the west, portion of the country, John Fozzie's the guy you need to talk to about getting in Kristoff. And he's a good dude. He'll make sure that happens for you. All right. Well, we're on the road, so I will come back to you when it's time to ash, and I'll show you what my ash looks like. Ha! I show people my ash all the time. All right, in a bit. All right, guys, so I'm back, and I'm going to show you my ash. So we have a nice speckled gray ash going on the Kristoff Nicaragua. My burn line's a bit funky. I blame that on the window and the fact that I probably didn't light it the best when I did, because I couldn't freaking see that sun was in such a way that I couldn't see my flame. So I'm going to ash the cigar because, as I've explained before, I don't like to let the ash get too big when I'm in the car because I don't want to mess. At home, I probably would have let that go a little bit longer, but in the car, I ash a little sooner. The draw continues to be really good. Smoke production's nice. Flavor is it's a little muted in the beginning. It's kind of, like I said, little barnyard, little bit of spice, just general tobacco. It's a very nice flavor, but it's a little on the muted side. No flavor note is like popping out intensely at me. It's good. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but it's not anything that's popping out and like striking me saying like, yes, it's this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens as we advance through it. All right, guys, so I'm getting close to the point of transitioning from the first third to the second third. And the smoking is great. The spice level is starting to kick up a little bit. Not a ton, but I am starting to notice that little extra burst of pepper to the smoking experience. The construction of this cigar, it's holding together really well. I obviously did not light it properly, and the wind is not helping. So my burn line is a little on the funky side. Not anything horrendous, but it's certainly not like the straightest. But again, that's just driving conditions and lighting conditions. That's on me. So the yeah, it's on me. Let's do a transitional retrohale here. Let's see where we're at. Definitely more pepper than when we lit it off the foot. It's tingling in the nostrils there. It's definitely present. Hey, the people of Indiana welcome us. Anyway, yes, and there's the first of the many billboards for Boot City, 8 miles south on US Highway 41. Boot City. You get all kinds of boots there. Anyway, oh, there's the other one that you see tons of billboards for. Some lawyer needs the hammer. He's gonna bring the hammer down on you. If you've been injured, he will be happy to bring the hammer down and get you your money. So, yeah. Anyway, it's the things you see when you drive. It's lots of that. So, anyway, no, I'm gonna keep smoking this guy. Smoking really well. I'm digging it. It's a nice, easy smoke for the drive. See, that's the thing. When I'm driving, I don't want a cigar that, like, I have to really concentrate too hard on. I want one that I can just kind of smoke and enjoy. And so far, the Kristoff Nicaragua is doing that for me. It's one that I can kind of just smoke and just enjoy and not really think too hard about. Obviously hard enough to be able to tell you, what I'm thinking about it, but not one that like it's diverting focus. And it's also not really causing me any issues. Like I said, I'm not having any, massive problems with it or anything like that. It's smoking well. So nothing wrong with a nice, solid, just well constructed, good cigar. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm at about the halfway point of the Kristoff Nicaragua here, and I figure we would take an opportunity to kind of circle back on the cigar at the halfway point. Wah! Yeah, that peppery spice is ramping up significantly on the retrohale, and it's lingering in the nostrils. The pepper on the smoking experience is also ramping up, kind of mixing in with an earthy barnyard component, but the spice is definitely taking control. So you're getting that Nicaraguan tobacco experience with the peppery spice, and strength to it. Uh, I'm enjoying it. It's still smoking really well. Construction's been good. Yeah, my burn line actually kind of has come close to straightening out, which I'm happy about. So over time, it did kind of compensate for the wind and the funky lighting. So that's good. Um, the ash holds on really well. I think this is one where I could have definitely gone a little longer before ashing it. However, like I said, I'm in the car. I don't like risking that and making a mess. But all in all, I've been very impressed with the Kristoff Nicaragua. It's a fine cigar. All right, guys, I will come back to you when I am transitioning into the final third. Alrighty, so I am just now entering into the final third, and I've taken the band off of my Kristoff Nicaragua. I will say one thing I appreciate. So on the back of the band at the seam, they have a little round like Kristoff seal, and the semicircle portion of the circle seal actually comes out from the edge of the band to where it gives you a little pull tab. You pop that, and then the band comes off very easily once you pop that little pull tab. So I like it when companies take a little bit of extra time with their cigar bands to make it easier to remove them. Sometimes you get ones that are just a giant pain in the butt, and so I appreciate when a company puts a little bit of effort into their design to make their bands come off easily. So as I'm smoking it, the the pepper is predominant on the retrohale, and it is also very present on the smoking experience. However, an earthiness has really ramped up coming into the final third here. So it's definitely turning more into a mix of earth and pepper for the final third of this cigar. I've really enjoyed it. Like I've said all through the video, the construction's been great. The draw has been amazing. Good smoke production. Burn line evened out, got better. If you look at that, it got a lot better. And the ash, a very contrasting ash. You have some light spots and some dark spots, and it's a very speckled, black, white, and gray, ash going on. But it holds on well and it's solid. I really enjoy the Kristoff Nicaragua. Let's give it a strength score. I'm going to put it at a solid 7 for strength. I'm going to say that the Kristoff Nicaragua is a solid 7 for strength. It's definitely a medium plus to just on the low end of strong cigar. In terms of a score, you know what? It's been a solid smoke. The flavor transitions, they've been there. I mean, it's not like we're getting fruit and nuts in the beginning and then earth and spice at the end. I mean, it's not like it's like a dramatic shift, but they've ramped up. You start off with that little hints of barnyard and that little hints of pepper, and then you kind of just, as you smoke through it, it just gets more and more pronounced and stronger and more present. So, um, score wise, I'm gonna give the Kristoff Nicaragua a solid 90. I think it's a good 90. I enjoy it. I would smoke the hell out of this. I've had a couple, like I said, I've had a couple of them in the past, but it's been a minute, and um, I'm enjoying this. This was a very pleasant cigar for my drive. So anyway, so there we go. 7 on the strength and a 90 for the score. Guys, this has been another Drive Time review. I do these every Wednesday. They come out Wednesdays at 7 a.m. on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. And don't forget to check out the main show, Cigar Pulpit, every Tuesday and Friday, wherever you get your podcasts. Otherwise, I'm Nick. Everybody, stay safe and stay smoky.